Hey, good evening. It's PopPop, and you're in my LitRPG world. I know this looks all totally different. I'm in someplace totally different in Florida for tonight. I am so happy to have Rain here, who writes as Rainy Days,
Yeah,
currently over on Royal Road. Rain, how are you tonight?
I am fantastic. I've been excited for this for so long.
I am so happy to meet you. We have been chatting back and forth for quite a while. Yeah, as you know, I do appear in Discord. I do appear on Royal
hmm
Road. I still get overwhelmed by all the various different rooms that are in the various Discord servers.
hmm
And for some odd reason, people like Weaver and Butt and Sarah Streams, and they just drag me down into these servers. And I guess because I got charm or something, I don't know. Um, so I try to help people, I guess, and hopefully I'm helping you, getting you up here. What the hell? I got James Hunter to download your story yesterday.
Yeah, you did.
Do we know
And
which one he downloaded?
both of them. He went and said that he wanted to read both of them.
Oh, there
Hey,
you go.
there's so many people here actually.
Erebus is here. I don't even know all who's here. I just see a
Okay,
couple. I don't know
Jolly
if you're.
Bane is the writer of one of my favorite series on Royal Road. It is, gosh dang it, why can't I say the name now? God damn it! I feel it's the Paladin of Forsaken Lands. Yeah, there you go.
He's
Paladin of Forsaken
apparently. I
Lands.
mean, Rain, you apparently have like databases. Not only that, he has me at an advantage. I just have my laptop. I don't even have multiple screens at home. I mean,
Ooh.
apparently, I need multiple screens.
Yeah, you do. It helps.
So, and that's what I'm gonna have to work on. There are like really cheap $70 screens over on Amazon, which is what I only need because I only need these for like data and extra stuff. It's not like I'm playing Icarus or Soul Mask or something.
Yeah.
So multiple screens are overrated. I have three. Okay, Erebus, thank you very much. Be careful. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna call you out tonight and give you props and all that. It's just
My
like,
my best friend is literally in the chat.
who's
His
your
name's
best friend?
Colin. Colin Suva. He just said hey. I'm super excited to see him here.
I don't know if I'm like not seeing like if these eventually don't show up or what is going
I
on. Oh,
have
there you go,
YouTube
Colin
open on
Suva.
this
I
thing.
see it.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it. So you are currently on Royal Road with
Yes.
two fictions.
Yes, and I'm having a third launch early May, end of March.
Have I
Kind
ever
of.
talked to you? We haven't talked about this in any
I
way.
did show you this one.
Oh God, how am I? I'm old.
It's the it's called Goth Mommy Bone Daddy.
I
It's
don't.
the
I did not. I don't recall that one. I know that there is a goth one, a goth girl and her knight is a
that's it. That's by Reno. That's Intimidation Max Intimidation Night.
and
Very
I
good
like
series
that.
as well.
I like that. What I've read of that so far. So I do like goth based stories if they're there. So right now you are working with Yellow Jacket, which is 7 to 8 or so books currently, or is it 10 done?
Uh, it is 7 books currently. I am halfway through book 7, which is exciting. I mean, uh, I was speeding along when then issues happened, and now I
Yeah,
am
that's all we
working
talk
on
about.
other.
We
Yeah,
need to,
I'm working on other things now.
okay, good. And that's a pretty dark story. I've read into it a bit. You were very wise in
Uh-huh.
your determination of what PopPop would prefer of the two. I am leaning towards Yellow Jacket as the book to read it because it starts out apocalypsy. I know it's
Wait
going to
until
change. I know it's
wait
going to
until it gets
change,
cyberpunk.
but I don't mind cyberpunk.
I know you like cyberpunk.
I love DMA and I love Stray Cat Strut. So that right and of itself there leads me that way. I think that's probably what
Mhm.
did it. The other series is still progressing. You have almost 1,000 pages on that one as well,
Yeah.
800 ish maybe. and that is I cast fist,
Yeah.
which, from what I can gather, let me just see if I can spitball this off the top of my head from what I've read and what you gather. When you usually have an I cast, you're going to have I cast fireball or what magic missile, whatever.
Yep.
That magic missile guy, he has to publish those in paperback. God damn it. Okay. So you have this magic user supreme that ultimately gets reincarnated, transferred, because it's transference room he goes into a world where he decides that he's going to be a tank.
No. So the series is about the greatest wizard of all time, because it was one of those Archmage stories, but he gets betrayed when he dies. He chooses to, instead of living eternally, he chooses that he wants to ascend to the heavens to be with the god that he served his entire life. And that god betrays him, takes his magic away, throws him back down into nothingness. Then another god who basically gave all mortals their physical form says, I don't agree with this. You need to go kick that guy's ass. So I'm going to give you a deal. You're going to get strong enough to physically punch a god in the face. And that is the story of I Cast Fist. It's
still kind of seems kind of tanky to me.
He's more of a brawler, more monk than a tank.
Okay. There is a distinction. I'll grant you that.
Yeah. So he knows all of the stuff about magics, but he can't use the magic himself. He has to figure out all of the ways to fight magic without having magic. And
so that's kind of like regression to a degree. Regression trophy, because he cannot use something.
It's more like New Game Plus, where it's just like you played one side of the story. Now here's another version, like roguelike kind of.
I can work with that. So you have a third one that you're working on. You don't want to talk about that too much, but you can push it because it's coming.
Yes. The story is called Goth Mommy Bone Daddy. It is a romance lit RPG, romance first lit RPG. I am making sure that there is lit RPG elements, because it's hard to sell romance on Railroad.
Yeah.
I do think it is going to sell pretty well on Amazon, just based off of the reaction I've gotten for the covers and stuff like that. I'll show it to you after. I'm pretty sure I have shown it to you, but
I'm old. I don't know.
Yeah, that's okay. The main idea is that it is a witch, and the main character is a lich.
Bone Daddy.
Yep. He only becomes a lich because he was dying. He's a max level wizard, is dying, goes to this small village and it's like, I'm just gonna settle down here and die. He's done his adventure. He basically has been cursed by the Lich King that he killed to
become a lich.
Basically he was. I'm not going to spoil.
Don't give too much.
Yeah. He is cursed by the Lich King, and he's dying. He meets this witch, and they just have fun together. And then she finds out that he's dying, and he's not like very secretive about it. He's kind of like, I'm dying, so we're not going to have a relationship because I know I like you, you like me, but this isn't going to go anywhere. And later on, she decides that's not okay, and she literally forces him to be in a relationship with her.
Oh my God. With consensually, though, I hope.
Yeah. I mean, like,
it's the 21st century. You can't go around doing all that 1970 stuff. No, I haven't, but
he hasn't even gotten a new chair yet.
I know. Oh, we're
Hashtag
going to
pop
talk
up
about that,
chair.
aren't we?
Yeah, we are. Pop up needs a new chair, guys. It's
Hashtag new chair for PopPop. What's the hashtag for that
it's
one?
hashtag pop up chair.
PopPop. I came out of the interview with James A. Hunter yesterday with 2 hashtags.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that works.
Pop up. No more work for pop up. No work for pop up. Yeah.
We'll talk about that later as well. So now we have these 3 fictions. I had this, I'm going to have to talk to someone about how you decide not to carry on a Royal Road fiction. And we can't do that with you because you haven't done it.
Yeah,
so you're done. Don't even talk about it. You have no experience.
I have no idea how to do
so you're done. It's going to have to wait for the next one. We'll figure out who that's going to be. So hey, CJ. I have all these good people coming in here.
Yeah, I've been promoted for a while.
Pardon me. Yeah, well, I tried to as well. You're still awake. Okay.
I'm super happy.
How did you do that? How did you end up still being awake? Milk is here. Milk usually isn't awake at this point because it's like 2:00.
He's done so much advertising for me. It's crazy, actually.
They're all good. I basically went into the support team and said, go force people to come into this interview. Oh, caffeine, I don't get it. Because basically, if PopPop, if y'all want PopPop to keep doing the Royal Road and the Discord stuff, which I really want to, we have to prove that people want to hear from you and from me. So, we're not going to have it if like your brother and third cousin are the only people that show up to listen. So that's why we have to get people like Butt and Weaver and all those guys. And there's a baby czar in here.
That's Satan.
What?
That's his name on.
I've got a demon in the audience.
He writes Oblivion.
PopPop chair. There you go.
I think you'll like Oblivion, honestly. PopPop. That's another series that I would highly recommend.
No, just send me links, people.
Oh.
A year ago, not even like a year ago, I wasn't even considering Royal Road because I was like, ebooks, because I wasn't into Kindle either. I was just physical books. And then I met Rec, and Rec, as you know, last night we have the Rec and PopPop show.
Yeah.
And he has his Stumbling Up, and I found it, and he showed me it on Royal Road, and that was it. I was not pretending to be a bot. You were.
Congratulations to Rec, by the way, for his book comes out on Friday.
It comes out on Friday, Stumbling Up. And I fell into that book, a year ago. I was not. You know what? Hold on. So then, ever since then, I have like my TBR on Royal Road is 4.3 million fictions.
Fair enough.
How I'm going to do that is beyond me.
I suggest not eating, breathing, or sleeping.
That's fine. Upload me. I don't care. So. But I know what happened that gave rise to the whole theory. I did see the screen of the text where I said, "Can I be a reader?" or something like that. Reader, and then but his very first response was, "Is this a bit?" And then I ran away. So I understand what happened, and it's so weird that all this was going on in Immersive Inc. I didn't know about it because I said, I'm going to go hang out over here in the LitRPG Con, and ended up being in what is now known as Below Decks, where all the degenerates were. That used to be a book review server channel. And Geneva had to change. First of all, Geneva had to put age restrictions on it, and then had to declare it NSFW, and then just change the name to and that still survives, but it's too crowded and crazy for me. So now I'm going to read this other book by Satan.
It's called Oblivion. It's got a wombat in it, which is a massive selling point for any book.
Is the cover made of skin?
You will like the cover. Honestly, if you get a chance to look at it, it is beautiful.
Skin. Like dead skin on a cover with an eye that opens, maybe.
I will show you it, and you will.
You can send it over. You can send it over on.
Yeah,
on
give me a second. I will pull it up for you.
I do have the skill sets where I can download things. I'm not that.
I'm not saying that you can't.
So
where is it?
So just so you know, I don't know if people that weren't not here yesterday. Let's see, can I save this? I can copy this. No, I can't. Can I copy this? Why can't? Oh, that's Milk's. That's Milk's emoji that he made a pop-up without my permission. Not that you need my permission, Milk.
Oh, did everybody see the pop-up?
No, get that. You can show it in here. We just can't put it out on servers, either really out on PopPop's LitRPG server. It probably is, but I don't think.
Oh, it is. Wait, sorry.
He doesn't come over this way. We're trying to surprise him, but it's actually Jay Krause's artist who did it for us.
Okay.
Satan and the Geneva Convention. Who is writing that book?
Here you go. I got it.
Erebus, that has to be a book that you write. Satan and the Geneva Convention.
Where the heck did my?
Is that going to be the one that I put on Patreon? I have a story that I want to draft, and I want to create the core of the story, the plot of the story, and then have someone write it and have it accessible on Patreon only. Because I want to make money, because I'm a greedy. No, I'm just old, and I just don't want to work. I just want to create content and read books for you all. This is Oblivion.
Yes.
You can keep talking. Keep asking messages, and if...
I had to go through so many screens to find the actual script chat again. I have so many tabs open.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Dude, that has I don't know.
It's a book for PopPop.
Wow. That's not even, I don't even know who I can reach back into the 70s and into the 60s and the 70s as to who that might. Michael W. Kaluta and Michael Plug. That's who that reminds me of.
Oh, here is the
save image. This doesn't look like, overly dead skinny and whatnot.
No, I said Satan, not not
so here's what we can do. Here's what I can do. I can add this. Are we going to whole milk, stop it. You're allowed to do anything you want. You're one of the ones that have power. No, don't you dare. Oh my God, you people whine. And you guys are so oh my God, did I offend the boomer? Stop it. I love it when people do like that. I mean, you guys should know by now. Image file. And there. So this is Satan's book?
Yeah.
Ready? Look at that cover.
It's so beautiful.
That is literally, if this was a paperback, and last night on TikTok, Meatface, I think his name is, a user over on TikTok.
Yeah, Meatface.
Said, PopPop, what are your 3 favorite covers in your bookshelves? If this was sitting on my bookshelf, that hands down would have been the number 1 favorite book cover.
Honestly, can you imagine a textured hard copy of that?
I'll take anything of that.
Oof.
And if this ever gets published and it is only ebook, I would be pissed off.
I also would be pissed off.
Yeah, that's a freaking beautiful cover.
That's
all there's to it. Wait a minute. We have to get out of here. We have to go back to this one. Yay.
Yeah.
Love that
So
art. Yes.
it's one of
So
my
what else do
favorite
we have? Do we have
pieces
any
of.
questions for Rain? Like, where in Canada are you? What province are you in? That's the only.
It's the only thing he knows about me. I'm not somebody PopPop has any idea of. Other than I live in Canada.
That's all I know.
Yeah.
How many books are planned for Bone Daddy?
So Bone Daddy is going to be 2 books. Then, if it does well, it'll be 3 books. Then, if that does well, it will be 5 books. And if it does well, it'll go to 10 books. And I've planned stopping points for this series, unlike Yellow Jacket, which I was unhinged and decided was going to be a 10-book series before I even started writing it.
All right, pay very close attention to Erebus's questions. Disregarding, even though disregarding me is kind of like that other word that's not a real word. Outside of the 3 letters we don't talk about, what are your publishing plans?
So the publishing plans are we are going
not
to work,
impacted by
we
anything.
are going to work on Bone Daddy first, because that's just completely clear. This is not linked to anything that is problematic. So as soon as I finish the first book, I'm going to start working on the second, and then as soon as that one's done, I'm going to go to publishing. Probably on Amazon. Probably getting Erebus to do a lot of the voices.
Oh, wait, does he do that?
Yeah, Erebus
I'm
is
kidding. I'm
yeah,
kidding.
yeah. Erebus is. I've been in talks with Erebus about doing work for the series, which is exciting.
He already answered that question, Erebus, so we don't have to go through that again. I want to go back and hey, Nico is here.
Yes.
How do you feel about pineapple on pizza?
I'm Canadian. We invented that.
Answer the question.
We invented that.
You know, earlier today, I posted a picture of my daughter who is in New York City. She posted pictures of New York City pizza. New York City pizza is utterly amazing, as one of the best pizza experiences in the world. The problem is she put pepperoni on one of her pizzas, and pepperoni is the devil. Pepperoni is god awful unnatural. The only thing more unnatural
is
pineapple.
So you'd rather have anchovies than pineapple?
I would be dead. I would starve. If I was given a choice of pepperoni pizza, pineapple pizza, and anchovy pizza, I would waste away into nothingness. How's that? That's how.
No. Okay. So let's go back to the actual. Butts asked a question about the raincoat.
Okay, where's the raincoat one? Rain. What style of raincoat does your character wear? And Morty Seinfeld.
I would say it's a classic slicker. Like
is it plastic? Is it like plasticky type?
It's supposed to be more like durable than that, but like it's the classic rain jacket. Like it's literally supposed to be a homage to It in the cover. The main character literally is supposed to look like Georgie. Although Yellow Jackets is an homage to so many series. It's inspired by Grace Kelly. It's inspired by A Clockwork Orange and it's a musical, so there's tons of singing in the story. I know you haven't gotten to that point yet.
I haven't gotten to that part yet, but I mean,
I think you will be impressed with how
well karaoke. It's not like I get to press a button and music breaks out or something, or you're gonna like.
I've sent you the song that
you did. I already listened to it and I liked it. I was very pleased with that.
Yeah.
We do have a real question up top from Red Confession. How have How have tabletop RPGs influenced your writing?
I cast fist is literally the question, why would a wizard ever cast fist? It's a joke that's a meme. It's always been a meme, and I wrote an entire series based off of taking that meme seriously.
Apparently, Rain, you are guilty of crimes against good taste, because I know Neko would never say that about me.
I mean, I don't know what her tastes are, but she says she likes pineapple, so
just don't call it Hawaiian. There you go. Oh my God, that's disgusting. Stay away from me.
Yak is saying pineapple hate. I mean, not pineapple, pepperoni hate, and yeah, pepperoni's weird. It's like an amalgam.
I love you people. You know that?
We love you too. Literally, The reason I'm here is because of how much I was like, I wanted to speak to you about
in real life.
Yeah.
But what do I do? I don't do anything. I just talk.
You're the super like approachable media guy.
Yeah, aren't all of them?
No, they're not. There are some that are. So this is technically my second interview. Would you like to hear my first controversy about an interview?
Yes, go ahead. Just don't, don't say bad things about people, because I don't.
Do you know who Dakota Hutch is?
Wait, Dakota Hatch.
Hatch. Yeah. He said Hutch when I was talking to him, so it was really weird. But
yes, I do.
That was my first interview. I didn't have any idea what it was about.
Yeah, I just happen to be. I happen to be at my daughter's house. It's not a library. They have a very minimal library that I don't want to embarrass them by showing them their library. Which, if you look at my library and you look at Dennis does LitRPG, our libraries are phenomenal. Most LitRPG libraries. So it's DRR Hatch, not DR Hatch.
Yeah. So. Can I share something with you real quick? Just because,
as long as it doesn't get me in trouble.
No, this will not get you in trouble. This is my mushroom hunting guide. This was a book that my wife got me, and I love going out and.
Is this an inane segue?
No. This is.
How does this relate to?
This was what
DR.
What, it does actually relate.
Okay, to fine. Okay. I'll back off.
He was asking me about my.
Look.
Oh, it's beautiful.
PopPop. I get my freaking shirts and monogram now. I
thought that was merch.
No, it is kind of, but no, there's a printing place that adds a name. So go ahead with the RR Hatch.
The reason is because my wife got me that for my first interview. She was like, "Oh, I know how much you like this, and I'm so proud of you." And she handed this to me, and I'm like, "Now it's tainted."
Keep talking.
So
yeah. How does this relate to DRR Hatch?
Again, it was just the gift that my wife gave me on my first interview, and now it's tainted because it was related to him.
I very, very early on, I put him on to Facebook and all that, thinking that he was an author. But then I just did not see anything authory. Mm-hmm. And I just unfollowed, and I really didn't do it. I mean, I didn't in any way, shape, or form follow him at all. So I don't really know much about it until I learned. Basically, ultimately, when I learned more when I talked to Saris, Alex. So I've learned a lot with like all the Raven's Dagger interview, Selkie, and with Sarah Streams. I learned a lot. Of what they provide to you guys and Weaver and Button, all the mentors. So
I'm one of those mentors.
Pardon me?
I'm one of those mentors.
So I don't I know not to do that. There's actually someone who offers editing services that wanted me to interview them, and they do charge. And I don't, editors charge, fine and dandy, but I am not going to be interviewing someone that does that. I just can't, because I think people would be yelling at me. So, I mean, if someone comes to me and says, "Hey, I need an editor," maybe I'll say, "Well, go talk to this person." But I am not going to be bringing people like that onto PopPop, because I'm not about services. I'm about authors. Publishers too.
I recently, so Yellow Jacket is unedited. iCastFest also unedited. I just got better at writing rather than fixing any of my writing. I don't edit. I don't know how to edit. I can't read my own work, and like.
Is that why Yellow Jackets is like 19,000 pages long?
Yellow Jacket is 4,000 pages.
Yes,
long,
I know that.
And that's me cutting it down.
Wow.
I have around roughly 4 million words of like written like backstory just there for my purposes to grab stuff from, and Yellow Jacket is only $1 million, so it's the iceberg effect. You don't see what's actually under the hood. Just
a little bit.
Yeah.
So now, since we've talked about this non-editing, we talked about your page numbers. We had this, this DRR hatch story, which fortunately we didn't have to really say about. What?
Yeah.
What now?
So the last thing is that GMBD has an editor, so it should be better than my other two.
Something like Bone Daddy better have an editor, because that could just go bad.
Yeah, it really could.
Go crazy.
Yeah.
So,
I'm super excited that I do have somebody who is helping me edit it, because it very much has. I can see it getting better as we're working on it. So that makes me feel.
Is the editing on that not necessarily real time, but not final batch? Like, you're not giving the editor the book and they're coming back after doing the entire book, or are you just doing it?
It's much more interactive, because this is
here's advice from one of the best writers on the planet, and narrators too, by the way.
Yeah.
He's gonna hate me.
Most of my Patreon goes for advertising, which I will be running like 6 ads for Bone Daddy when it comes out, because that it sells itself, but I could sell it harder.
My granddaughter is coughing her head off in her room.
Oh, is she okay?
She's allergy, I think. Oh, look at that. Paul Bello. LitRPG Forum actually posted.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome.
I mean, I put it up there. I put it on Forum as well, but I mean, that's actually the admin posting.
That's super cool.
The reason I'm going here is because I wanted to go onto Railroad. Now, my question for you.
What's up?
Is you have your 3 fictions on Railroad. We have our publishing dilemma going on and all that kind of fun stuff. So you still have a day job.
I do.
So how do you function with a day job and writing? What is a day in the life of Rain like?
I wake up, I go to work, I come home, I write as much as I can, wait for my son to get home from daycare, put him to sleep, then don't sleep. And then I go to work again. That's most of my time.
How old is your son?
He is 1.5 years.
Oh, good Lord, you're doomed.
Oh yeah. I've given up on sleep. I don't have that for a couple of years.
What's the name of that book? Oblivion? What is he doing tomorrow?
You try to figure out what to interview
No,
Satan
Oh,
tomorrow?
9 o'clock at 8 o'clock. Do I have something at 8 o'clock? So they're going up against me at my 8 o'clock interview when I have Josh nothing. Never mind. Shh. I don't get petty or catty. So you have to do your day job.
Yep.
And you have to stay up late hours writing.
Yeah.
So when do you get to live?
I mean, I have a kid. That should answer your question.
I had kids back in the 90s.
Yeah.
So,
when you're a wealthier, freer man.
What was that?
You're a wealthier, freer man, Mr. Boomer.
Oh, I'm not. Trust me, I'm not wealthy. If that.
No, I said wealthier, not. I live in a state of if I don't do this, I would end up working that job for the rest of my life, and I don't want to do it.
And you don't want to do that. Just like I don't want to work at Wildlife for the rest of my life. I want to be able to have my Social Security and supplement it, and I want to be able to create.
I'm going to co-op
read books, which I love doing.
Yeah,
I love reading Railroad, and I want to just do stuff. I want to bring people out. Like you.
I do.
Erebus, I'm allowed to interview you, right? We're gonna. That's gonna get all other people pissed off too, because
I've been waiting for that interview. I'm again surprised that it hasn't happened.
Well, I just thought that he was, he was not the interviewing type. So I guess I was mistaken.
See, right there.
And this is all I do. So, I don't really interview. I don't come up with questions. When I first started doing interviews, I came up with questions. Like when I did the Sean's, and I did
Aaron Anderson,
Lombardi, I had a bunch of questions. And they just fall by the wayside. Now I just get on, I just babble and go on from there. So what other questions do we have? Do you have a writing routine? Boom, there you go.
My writing routine is sitting down, finding the right song to listen to, and having that play on repeat the whole night, and sitting in the dark writing.
Like one word?
No, the song repeats over and over. I just listen to that to get into the right mood in the
What's
background.
your favorite song?
My favorite song right now, well, my favorite song literally of all time is Singing in the Rain. That's why Yellow Jacket exists. But I don't listen to that on repeat because that would ruin it for me.
Thank you, Erebus. Okay, fair enough.
The songs that I listen to the most right now, or I did specifically for Yellow Jacket Book 1 because it felt like the right sound for the story, was Artemis's I Like the Way You Kiss Me. Very, very like new age pop, I guess. I don't know. It's synth pop. It basically got me into the cyberpunk feel, like it was raining all the time.
So what do you think of Adam Ant?
Adam Ant?
See, you never heard of that. See, I get to bring all this music back from the 80s that y'all don't know, and I love.
Okay, so what do you think of Benny King and the Monkees and all?
Guess my wedding song is Benny King. Stand by Me.
Yeah. I mean, I know classics. I don't know the
not Adam Ant. Adam.
Adam.
He just lives to cause trouble, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Troll.
Honestly, he's one of the best people I know. So that says a lot about.
That caused him trouble.
I mean, yes, 100%. That is one of the reasons that I believe he is one of the best people I know. Are characters based on? Yes, I have a few characters that are based off of people in real life. One of Warren's I know you're allergic to cats. Warren is a cat magnet.
I am horrible. My cats are the devil.
Warren adamantly did not want to be a cat magnet, and cats just love him for no reason. This is based off of one of my friends in real life who, wherever he goes, if there's a cat, the cat will find him. He basically just exists as a living cat tree.
That's like Jay Krause. Jay Krause will love you. He has like 93 cats in his house. No, he doesn't. But close enough. So Jolly Bane, way back when, goes up and says, caffeine is required, sleep is optional. That, I think, is relating probably to your life as a father and a writer. Caffeine is required, and I can sleep with caffeine.
I don't drink coffee.
Are you a tea drinker because you live in Canada?
I don't drink tea either.
Do you drink energy drinks?
Nope.
Do you drink water?
I drink water.
And they have such pure water in Canada, I am sure.
It is very good.
Any other questions way up here? I'm just going back up and look. Just so you know, Baby Star is going to be selling courses for $3,199 to help you.
He's already gave me the Friends discount. It's only my soul, so don't worry about it.
Yeah. Okay, fine. That will work. There is a soul book. Thinking of that, there is a demon book or a soul book. Last week I interviewed Andrew Givler, and he has sigils over on.
Yeah.
And he has the soul debt.
Mm-hmm.
I think and it's like it's pretty nifty with demons and whatnot. I'll read it. That was fun.
I realized this. I think we've talked about this, but I've been reading LitRPG from like the Russian side of LitRPG.
Oh yeah. Okay. Good history. Good history now. So how long have you been reading LitRPG?
I have been reading since Alter World came out, which was in 2014, I believe.
Dude, you're in at the beginning. A lot of people, like, even like Sean.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Sean Wilson might have been reading, back around 2020, but he's only been writing for like 3-4 years.
Yeah.
You've been in the industry or in the genre.
I have been consuming it forever. I mean, depends on where you want to go with it, but like there are some very, very good Russian writers, and I will say that, prefacing, it is very Russian. It's not like the story. It's very Russian propaganda-y in a lot of them, which is kind of off-putting to some people.
I mean, but if that's all you have, if that's the context you're raised in, it's what you do. Just like, Chinese cultivation is very difficult to translate into English idioms and into American English. So that's why a lot of those are hard to adapt or hard to get an audience or following. And that's why we're creating our own cultivation type subgenre, but that's not going to bode well in a reverse translation into China.
Yeah.
So different things for different markets.
What am I going to say about this? I mean, honestly, that's one of the reasons I think like DCC and
Cradle
and stuff are doing well because they're not really about the world's politics. And that's something that really let them shine, as well as they're just awesomely written and everybody loves them. But there were things when I found Jeff Hayes, and that's how I found Dungeon Crawler Carl. It wasn't the other way around. It was like I had been listening to all of Jeff's harem stuff because that was all that was available at the time.
Yeah.
I liked Afterlife Dreams. That was one of the first like American series that I read that was LitRPG esque, and it was. I don't even want to say it is a VR MMO because it's not. It's like a weird. They're trapped inside of the mind of an AI, and they're not even alive. They were.
Wait, what book is that?
Afterlife Dreams.
I've never heard of that one.
It is one of their first series that they ever did. This was like when Jeff was baby Jeff. What else was there? Way of the Shaman is probably my favorite Russian series. Like
I think a lot of people say that. I haven't.
It's a VMR God damn it,
VR MMO.
Where there are stakes because the main character is a prisoner and he has to work in the prisons of the game to get out in real life. So there are stakes of the the game.
Just call it an MMO or
yeah,
VR.
the MMO.
Just, do it short.
Yeah, the MMO has stakes. It is the entire economy of the world is based off of that game. Like it people work in that because there's nothing to do outside of the.
Is it a post scare? Is it a true post scarcity?
It's pretty much that. The main character was like a network engineer who built the networks and stuff like that, works on that stuff, and then he gets framed for crashing the network and they throw him into jail. And jail is in the game where he has to work off.
Hold on for a minute.
No,
read stuff.
Do you have a series on Okay, I have way too many series that I want to write. I had one that Paulina and she didn't realize that she inspired it like as we were talking today. My last name means king, and I have been wanting to write a story about multiple kings and the political maneuvering of that for a long time. So I named it House of Kings because I said that to her randomly in the chat. Then I have a story that I posted. Almost all of these stories are on my Patreon. There's so much. What about GMBD? What do you want to know about GMBD Milk? You already know most of it. GMBD is basically a series about love being more powerful than death. And that's all there is to spill. It's literally just what it is. I don't know. I mean, I think the fact of the matter is that I have way, way too much to write about. There's a lot of bone jokes.
I have to go and take care of my granddaughter.
Okay.
If you want to sit here and have a conversation with everybody, definitely consider doing that. It might only be a few minutes. It's up to whatever you guys want to do. Audience, do you want to keep talking with Rain? Or do you want us to redo a new, Rainy Days Part 2? All right. Keep asking questions. Okay. Hopefully I'll be back in a few minutes. I have to cuddle my granddaughter.
Fair enough.
All right, which probably, creates a whole new legend of PopPop or some shit.
I would like to do a raid check. I like that. So, friends, this is mostly people I know. So, questions for me about story, story stuff. Why, Butts? Why? PopPop loves his family. He does love his family. What's the story? Yellow Jacket was the story that I was most excited to share with the world, mostly because it was the first real story that I wrote. Dom has joined the chat. Dom is my friend from high school. Very excited to see him here. Do you have a timeline or idea of when you full time? So if there was not a hiccup with both of my current series, I would be aiming to have done so probably within the next year. Now that I have to basically start again, maybe in the next 2 years, hopefully. We'll see. Depends on how well Goth Mommy does. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to finish writing them. Dom does not know about Minotaur erotica that I have been writing. I you know what, Butts, just for you, I will find a way to put Minotaur erotica into my story just because I know how much you want to read it. So I wanted to go with an indie publisher. I am not Wild Rabbit. I wanted to go with an indie publisher because I need editing for Yellow Jacket and I Cast Fist. That being said, because Goth Mommy has a editor, I will be looking into just working on that and trying to get that out as self-published, which hopefully does well. We'll see. I would show you the image, but I can't do that because I'm not the host. But I think a lot of you have seen it. I know you have, Erebus. I've shown you the video, and I know pretty much everybody else has. Oh yeah, so my next series on the 30th or the 6th. I'm not sure exactly when it'll drop. March 30th or April 6th. I'm still planning things out on that. I have the shout set up for April 6th. It is called Goth Mommy Bone Daddy. And yeah, I can show it to you later. Hey, it's my future mentee in the chat. Avid procrastinator. I'm super excited to work with you. It's been really weird being a mentor without ever having a mentee.
You can't be a mentor if you don't have a mentee.
Exactly. So there's a gentleman in the chat here. His name is Avid Procrastinator. He's the first one I really want to work with. So I'm very excited to have him finally join Saris's streams program.
So did Butt leave us?
Butt did leave us.
Hey, Corey, how are you? I see Corey. By the way, Corey, okay, now do I get to do a plug for me on this, or do I have to just talk about you?
Have we been talking about me?
Have we?
I don't know. I feel like we're just having a conversation.
We are. We're having conversations. So this plot crafting, you lucky I don't. You're lucky you're not wrecked because I destroy wreck every time in every show. That's part of our shtick. How did you start writing?
So, how did I start writing?
Yeah, how did you get started writing?
I wrote during the write-a-thon for the first time in April last year, just trying to see if I could do something, and then people said I could. And
After 10 years of being in the genre, you decided to write.
yeah, I basically didn't really think about writing for. I've never. The longest thing I ever wrote was a children's book that I'm writing under my real name because I can't have that crossover with.
Oh God, no,
Yeah,
no.
I have a horror story and a probably smut story coming out. I can't put that with the children.
No, no. And get a fake picture for something. So don't have the same picture in the same 3 books.
I have a reason that I'm not wearing a yellow raincoat.
Because he's not a freaking psychopath.
That is true, and I don't drink milk like just out of a glass like that. That's an insane thing to do. But those things are stupidly expensive. I've tried to look into getting merch for that. It would cost me like
no.
It's insane. This is the bee from Yellow Jacket. This was going to be merch. There's a lot of insect references in Yellow Jacket because a Yellow Jacket is a wasp in North America. And you so yeah, you were going to plug something, PopPop. You stopped in the middle of it. Yes.
Oh, I was gonna plug my Patreon. Corey Culligan was the first eligible subscriber
for the book
for the book giveaways.
Yeah.
So very first, it wasn't announced, but I have to do it, even though I didn't get to announce it because now I have a subscriber. And he picked VGO Online.
Ooh.
By James Hunter, which is a VR MMO.
It is a VR MMO.
In the very first, I know you had trouble with that. In the very first interview I had with him, I was like, VR MMOs, it's a game. It's kind of silly. Why would I want to read a game book? Because I never read any, I never read Hickman or Salvatore or anything like that. Yeah. I said, and I go, sell it to me, James. Mm-hmm. And he did. There is, as what is the word? There has to be
stakes.
And there are stakes in VGO.
Yeah.
So he successfully convinced me to read VGO. I haven't read it yet, but I have it. So I gave him a choice of either VGO or Vigil Bound.
Ooh.
Both signed, and he picked VGO. So I'm going to be sending him VGO. So one of the key things about my Patreon, since I am not a writer and I can't do advanced copies and all that, I will be doing giveaways.
Yeah, you'll be getting my series probably twice then.
One for me. I'm going
to... Yeah, I know. That's why I said twice.
then to give away. So that's how I'm going to do that. Rec was the first one, because he spent time, putting everything together, but he's not eligible for any giveaways.
I mean,
no, he already knows.
I mean, I understand that he's not eligible, but like giving him his own copy of his own book would be really funny.
I would do something like that. Too bad we don't have a good copy of what we're going to do that a little bit later. We premiered artwork last night of PopPop in book 2 of Rex.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be weird, but that's just weird. I think there are a couple PopPops planned in certain books.
Yeah. I mean, I literally just wrote in the... Okay, so this is a spoiler for anybody who reads Yellow Jacket. In the newest book, Warren is speaking to someone who is very, very influential in his life, he spends a giant period of time trapped in like a time dilation zone with this person.
Dude, that's a horrible place to be stuck.
And that person he ends up calling PopPop.
Oops, wrong place.
So PopPop is in.
Is it
in
me?
Yellow Jacket.
I gotta get rid of. Yeah. I have too many entities of YouTube floating around up there.
When am I going to write a VR MMO dragon romance mystery
Jesus,
no. Probably never, because that just sounds super off-putting.
I think that's my Patreon. Anytime you look for anything with PopPop, all you have to do is type in PopPop's LitRPG world. I'm very consistent with that.
Yeah, you're lucky. Apparently, I told you that one of, I think it's TikTok, REIGNYDAZE is a stripper. So I had to put books at the end of mine.
Now, true story. Now, I was like TikTok for like just like Twitter and X. Never. Even though I was on Twitter years ago, and I have a story about that. So in November or December, I said, okay, I guess I'm doing this. I have to do TikTok. So I go in and do TikTok, and I create it, and I type in PopPop.
Yeah,
it was there, waiting for me.
You lucky man.
Years and years of how long TikTok has been around, no one took PopPop as a handle.
I mean, you would think that there would be somebody who called themselves PopPop.
It was density.
You are the PopPop.
I am, apparently. I am a PopPop. It's a regional thing, I think. It's like a Pennsylvania, New Jersey type thing to call a grandfather.
I mean, it's made it into the fantasy genre, at least in one book.
Yeah, true. Or Pops, because
Pops is very often.
Yeah, like cosplay calls me Pops. So, so here you go. You want to Twitter when Twitter was a real thing. Years and decades ago. I mean, I'm talking early 2000s. Giorgio Tsoukalos, Ancient Aliens guy, big hair.
Yeah.
He actually kicked me off his Twitter feed. I have no idea why. So since he's Greek, one of my best friends was Greek, and he got me back onto it because they talked Greek stuff. What island are you from? This, that, and all this other shit. But I got kicked off Twitter by Giorgio Tsoukalos.
I mean, I don't exist to that man, so that's something.
Yeah. Those are totally different things. But yes. But that's not me. We know the difference between that. It's all the same thing, but different words. I have a story about that too. Boomers have stories about everything. Because you know why?
Because you live through everything?
We live through everything.
I mean...
Oh, too bad Butt isn't here, because Butt goes... He remembers the fall of the Berlin Wall. He said that. It's 1989, Big Thrill, or whatever. 19 whatever. My oldest memory was the 1965 World's Fair in New York City when I was less than 4.
My condolences. I mean, that's longer than I've been alive. So
not to fall over. Oh my God, these people. So what else are we going to talk about? What do we have to talk about, Rain? This is what I do. I don't have interviews.
Okay.
I
want to show the cover. I want to do a spoiler for everybody who's actually reading Yellow Jacket. This is one that I've been holding back for so long. There are 10 covers for the whole series of Yellow Jacket. I've shown you. I could show everybody again, but Book 9 is the only cover of the entire series where Warren, the main character of Yellow Jacket, is not using an umbrella in the scene. Every one of these scenes is in the book. Every single one of these is going to be in the book. That is one of the things that I promised myself as a writer.
No, they
that
did not. Strawberry Rain. Nice to see you, by the way.
It is very nice to see you.
She's an editor.
I know she is.
I know, I'm just saying that.
She's wonderful. There is a murder jungle in the world of Yellow Jacket. It's this thing that everybody is like, war is hell, and where you go to die is Nezpoi. Nezpoi is death. There is nothing quite like the jungle of Nezpoi. You go in and you're not coming out. In book 9, Warren is walking into Nezpoi without an umbrella.
Not get the book, Corey, just so you know. I make comments. This is things that I do. Keep going. Yeah. Ignore me.
Without the umbrella, because the umbrella in every other cover means he's going to fight. He's going to fight somebody in that scene. The umbrella is in 9 is missing because he's going to go and have a conversation.
So you actually have meaning to your covers.
Every single one of them.
Cool.
If you've seen I Cast Fist, every single tattoo on him has a meaning. The reason his eyes are white is like a thing. The ghost behind him is a thing. The fire on the floor is a thing. Every single part of it.
You think a lot.
I mean, I told you I have 4 million words written for Yellow Jacket that is not going to see the light of day.
Well, we don't know that, but we can hope. PopPop will be so disappointed.
No. I'm talking about, so there's 1 million words visible right now for Yellow Jacket. There are 4 million words in the iceberg of Yellow Jacket underneath the surface.
Well, you can find it someplace. They could come out someplace. You can make a Silmarillion.
The Silmarillion would be longer than the whole series. There's a little notebook. So I am a little mad. And
well, when you publish them, what is that? That looks like a code book.
This is my stat sheet. This is how I wrote stats. This is how I figured out how the stats of the system would work. It was the most frustrating thing I have ever written in my entire life. That whole book is how from level 1 to 100 of just how each level works.
Did you get rid of them? Did you get rid of it, or are you still using it?
I used that because I wrote it. I finished the whole thing in this book. So I've started skipping because I'm like, I'm not doing levels 1, 2, 3, 4. In book 1, I did 1 to 10. And in every book, I'm doing roughly 10 levels. But I've started skipping between like 5 and 10 levels because
you can always do things like what Raven's Dagger does, and even Ceres. They just they get rid of. They don't do stats. They don't do levels. They just have an alien system that gives them stuff.
Yeah, I did the crunch though. I thought PopPop would love the crunch.
Oh, I love crunch. No, I mean, Don't worry. Erebus is Project Tartarus is like crunch extreme, and I absolutely adore it. And even like Sean Wilson crunch. So yeah, I do love crunch.
I know you do. And again, I was like, I could take away the crunch for the launch, but I feel like that would ruin it for PopPop, so I can't do that.
You can't. No, you don't want it. If it's in there, you can't really get rid of it. And you know what? And one thing I'm not a fan of is all the ebook whiners. This is what I'm going to get yelled at against. But I don't want to listen to the crunch. The crunch takes away from the story.
I put it in the point where you can see the crunch coming, and then you can skip the crunch if you don't want to.
I mean, I think like Sean Oswald does that. So there are ways to do it, or if you do in the ebook version or the audiobook version, they do, sections, skippable sections and things like that.
Jollybane has a point for you, PopPop. You got to put the Patreon link in the description of the video. It makes it easier for people to find.
You have to put your Patreon link in the video. Okay, wait. So hold on. In my video, you mean in my?
So you know how you linked the description for the link to the video?
Yeah, you mean my YouTube link?
Yeah. So in the description of the you have tonight's on PopPop's LitRPG World, stepping with the rain-soaked ruins of Yellow Jacket. That whole section, you could just put your Patreon in there.
So on my YouTube description, put my Patreon.
Yeah,
because that's basically what that is. All right,
yeah.
I'm learning. Come on, thank you for that very much, Jolly. So we'll work on that. We have the entire. It's like it takes a village to help PopPop.
And you mentioned it like 1 to 3 times during the video just to sell it.
You can do that. I'm allowed to do that.
Yeah, it is your video.
Yeah.
I'm just here.
Well, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that as well. Just seeing if when I get to do, if you ever looked at my YouTube or at my Facebook, my TikTok, whatever, I do book walks.
Yeah.
I don't do book talks. I do book walks.
Yeah.
I'm walking down the street in Florida.
I've seen it.
So when I do a Patreon walk, try to sell my Patreon, that'll be a totally different story. So it is like and subscribe to YouTube and Patreon. But what I'll do is I'll do giveaways. I'm going to tell you one thing. One of the giveaways is going to involve my signed book 6 of DCC. It is not a PopPop signature.
It is a Matt Dinneman signature.
It's just a Matt Dinneman signature.
Oh yeah. No, then it's not worth it.
So
nobody wants that.
I have to go and I have to bring in my other copy, my unsigned copy of book 6, and have him PopPop it because all his they're all pop-ups. So that's going to be one of them. And Shadow Alley Press gave me all these signed books
I saw.
And it's like,
why can't you keep them?
I can't keep those. It's the hardest thing in the world. I want to keep this box with the hardcover.
You could just ask him, and I'm pretty sure he would just say.
I know, but I really don't do that.
I know you don't, but I'm giving you 2 full series just when they come out.
When they come
eventually.
Out. Yeah. I mean, one of the things that I do, I don't know if you guys might say, I do birthdays. And again, I'm not an artist, so we're not going to get into this AI, non-AI thing. It's like, I use what tools I can use because I can't create myself. So I created a birthday greeting for Lycanthropy.
Okay.
Who is a Mango Media author. And today she's like, I was sick and I finally scrolled down through Facebook and thank you for this. I'm going to send you a series. You don't have to. You don't have to. I want to. So, I do this birthday thing because it's cool. I do it for Andy Murphy. I did it for Liam Lawless. When I find a birthday, I'm going to have my thing create a birthday greeting.
Oh,
just because.
So what happened last week then?
What do you mean?
What happened last week?
Whose birthday was last week?
I don't know. Somebody when we initially started talking about this.
It's just because the reason we started talking about it was I don't ask for things.
No.
She offered to give me something.
When we first started talking about doing
don't hurt me. I'm old.
when we first started talking about doing an interview, you asked me what day, and I said, "Oh,
Oh,
this day."
wait, is today your? No, today's not your birthday, too.
Last week was my birthday. On
Last
the 4th.
week was your birthday, and you're 29.
I am 35.
I'm sorry.
I'm a baby.
I can't remember this stuff. I'm not a baby. I'm going to be 65.
Okay.
Now there is a birthday. There is a birthday tomorrow.
Mm.
Joshua Reto, or Reto, I don't know how to say his name. His birthday is tomorrow. I'm actually interviewing him on his birthday.
Okay.
So that's a cool little thing.
Yeah.
I don't remember everything. I'm old.
That's okay. I'm not judging you much. Only slightly.
Much. Well, you know what? I have Facebook help me out with birthdays. Royal Road and Discord don't help me.
Fair enough. I mean, you
get
can set up
noticed
a calendar on your Discord. That's not a. It's not a
Can you?
That's
Can
not
I?
difficult. Yeah.
How come my support team hasn't told me how to set up a calendar and have people input information into my calendar for me? God damn it! I mean, I keep my own calendar. It was like, damn, can I get pop-up from my? What are you talking about, Strawberry Rain?
You can get an interview on your wedding, I'm sure.
You want me to come to your wedding? No, I am not a magician. No. I just do. I can do. I'll do improv. How about I'll do improv interviews. No, I don't do bounce houses after dinner and polish. See how I did that?
I do birthday. Okay, so Strawberry thought you did birthdays. What you meant? Like I do parties.
No, what I do is I do birthday greetings. I post happy birthday, with PopPop LitRPG, my theme, the fantasy type theme I have for my introduction, my interview posts and whatnot. And I've done it for several different people so far. I think I did it. The first time I did it was for Andy Murphy. Andy Murphy is a Facebook. He is a mod on LitRPG Books, which is, the largest LitRPG Facebook group with 50K plus. Of course, Don Chapman's involved in that too.
Yeah.
So
She's
Dawn's
in everything.
She's like Savoir Faire from the old cartoons back in the 60s. So I think I did his greeting first because he's a source of knowledge about everything. You want a list? Go to Andy Murphy. And then I just said, oh, look, it's Liam's birthday. Oh, look, it's somebody else's birthday. And Rec, being the millennial, he's like, do you ask people for permission to post things about their birthdays? I'm like, no. It's on Facebook.
Yeah, if they put it out there, I feel like that's
posted on Facebook. Why do I have to ask permission if it's available? And I get a notice that it's their birthday.
Yeah, I do feel like I agree with that boomer logic.
No, I'm not going to ask. Can I post something about your birthday, please? Then they don't get back to me for like 2 weeks, and it's too late now. No, I do what I want because I get it. It's always better to ask forgiveness than permission. Is the concept. So I'm getting
It's
tired.
A concept, sure.
How long have we been on here? I want to see. An hour and 18 minutes. We're getting into James Hunter length.
I mean, I enjoy this. This is something that I just wanted to talk to you. It's like
I appreciate that, and I want to talk to you too because we're doing so great along on Discord.
Yeah.
So and that's the same with everybody so far that I've encountered. Still, Discord does overwhelm me at times.
That is fair, and I've seen the trouble you have when you're trying to get it to do a TTS or something like that.
I could kill a conversation like that. I'm an excellent, especially with like millennials and Gen A's and what Gen Z's. Oh, I can kill a conversation. Like, oh my God, that boomer's here. Let's go away. We'll go someplace else. Shh. Then it's part of my skills.
So I just want to point out, yesterday everybody missed PopPop stripping. It was a thing.
I did not strip.
It was a thing. It is on video.
I did not strip. It was we went onto TikTok, and as TikTok, I put on my discount Dan bathrobe that I was given by James A. Hunter. It is a real imitation Versace robe.
Mm-hmm.
It's well made. He makes it himself.
Yep. Hand stitches and everything.
And it's hot. It was hot. And
yeah, it was hot. It looked so hot.
Not that. Whatever. So it's an easy setup sometimes. So, but you know what? Did you notice the shirt I had on yesterday?
It was kind of cut off.
It was a Hulk and Submariner. It was Tales to Astonish number 93.
Okay.
Which is a 1960s classic. It was when the first time Hulk and Silver Surfer met each other.
That's Silver Age, right?
It is Silver Age.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still Silver Age. It's not Bronze yet. Bronze Age kind of was because bronze is a shittier metal, less valuable.
That is arguable in real life.
Well, I know, but if you look back on things, the Bronze Age of comics is not as good as the Silver Age.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So there are things that you can argue with the Bronze Age that they were good, but it struggled a little bit. Nowadays, it just sucks because hey, it's been 13 months since the DC universe has been restarted. Let's do it again because you guys have no attention spans.
I feel like the comic book crowd sort of evolved into the LitRPG crowd.
You think?
Yeah,
I don't know how this is going to go as a sticker, as a ribbon.
I think it would do fantastically.
It's missing context, but maybe that's what makes it some good.
Okay,
what do you think, Starberry? Should I turn it into should we turn that into a ribbon for LitRPG Con?
So let me tell you about Out of Context, like one of my favorite shirts of all time that I own it somewhere. It says "Show me your butthole." Show me your butthole. That is a Out of Context Dropout TV reference that they put on merch, and people were like, "We want that," and it was just like,
but why?
Because it was part of like them making fun of like the NASCAR scene in one of their series. They do like their D&D podcasts and stuff like that, and in one of their shows, they had a character yell out, "Show me your butthole," which is a thing that people do in real life. It's really weird.
Ain't gonna be mine.
But people wanted that shirt so badly that they put it on a shirt and it sold instantly.
Do they make? I guess if they sell enough of it, with the minimum, you'll make money on it for a little bit of time because you can do that.
They did 3 reruns of it. They did 3 reruns of it.
So one of my earliest live interviews was with Kamatoan, Rise of a Monster, which is, James Hunter is currently thoroughly enjoying. I was scandalized. I get scandalized on rare occasions. So sometime when I interview, I'm going to ask you this.
What's up?
So just so you know you're ready, in the pre-interview. Then there's some I don't. Mm-hmm. So I sit here and I go to Kamatoan. I have 2 words to say to you. And this it's from his book. So you have, he's, I don't know, in his 30s or something. And here you have this old PopPop guy. And I just look at him and go, "Glory hole." And he totally busts out laughing. My wife didn't even get the meaning of that.
My wife wouldn't either.
and he was rolling. I mean, obviously we know the context, but for him, it wasn't. For in the book, it was based upon a gel monster who loves cooking and who doesn't understand the word. And there was this hole going down into a dungeon, and he called it a glory hole. And of course, Chris, the main character, was like, "Yeah, we're not going to do that.
Yeah,
we're not using that." So I just had to throw that word in there. It's just, you just had to throw that 2-word phrase into an interview. I have to find it again and I'll publish it because it's just awesome saucy. I don't have anything much I could do with you yet. We'll have to find out.
When you actually read the book, we'll do.
Which one?
I mean, I want you to read Yellow Jacket.
I'm going to read Yellow Jacket. But at this point, all I can do is read Yellow Jacket 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you can read Yellow Jacket 1, I get to chapter 42 called Splashy and tell me that is not one of the most awesome reveals that.
Okay, so I will tell you this much. I will read that one book when there's 10 of them out there because of that shit that's going on. That's all I can say. So there is a Apocalypse book by Aaron Shee that has 4 volumes.
Yep.
And only one of them is in paperback. And I'm like, I'm not, and the other ones aren't available. I guess ebook, but it's like, come on. I'm not going to read one book and then go into 3 books of ebooks.
PopPop, would you like to have heard what my plan was originally going to be if things were going the way they were supposed to originally go?
Sure, go ahead.
So I was set up to finish this whole series by this year. I was going to be done all 10 books. Now I've slowed down.
Is 10 books the series?
10 books is the series. This series is 10 books. There might be a series after it. I've thought about that idea. But I might not do it because the series is complete at 10 books.
Okay.
The original launch was going to be every month. I would have
it's a good stream because of rain.
I mean, I agree. So every month I was going to release a new release of the book because I would have been done by the time it was, even the first book would have been like completed. It would have been done completely. So I could have just been sending the manuscripts in and getting them edited, working on those to just have them out. Now that I'm stuck on book 7 because things, that's not the case. And so I have to find new ways to advance my goals. But you wouldn't have had to wait. You would have been in 10 months. You would have had all 10 books.
I'm going to tell you now, there is, you have been in the genre for 10 plus years, 12 years.
Yeah.
I entered the genre in January of 2025 when I walked into the Books A Million store and saw 3 copies of DCC up on the bright shelf and the Ace hardback cover saying, buy me because of all those, the bright colors on the covers, which I did. And then LitRPG in Facebook, and I fell down the hole. So I don't have to wait for so many series. I can just go buy and read. So
yeah,
I'm only starting to suffer with the waiting. And it's really not that much because a lot of the authors and a lot of the publishers saying, I want those 3 books ready to go. We're not going to talk to you until you have 3 books ready to go.
Corey asked how fast I write. I write around... so Yellow Jacket is 3,500 words average chapters. I've cut that down for the new series because I didn't realize that was not the case for a road. I wrote like how I read books with massive chapters that were very like dense and scene rich. and people didn't actually like that too much in the beginning. They've gotten
Strawberry,
more.
you have to keep track of all those.
I only started to suffer.
Strawberry is going to be 2026's equivalent or version of Jay Krause. Jay Krause has done this when I was creating my boomer persona that I am now perfected, of course.
Mhm.
I would type all sorts of crazy boomer things into the LitRPG Con server, and Jay would cut and paste them. So, every once in a while, who just toss something up like, I'm not a slut, something, like that context. Boomers ain't scared.
Strawberry, did you get that?
That's already up. That's already.
I know, but you got to get it. It's also now 2026, so it's reinforcing last year's. You got to get both.
PopPop is not a slut.
Yeah, 2026, 2025. It kind of gets to the point where you're like, is he a slut?
Is he denying too much?
Yeah. Does the lady protest too much?
Yeah, there you go. That's it.
I have a question here. How do you write a good anti-hero? I write a person that is relatable, even though that they are doing stuff that is not acceptable in society for the right reasons. Warren is a serial killer. If he was in this world, he'd be Dexter. Like, that's how I describe it. I chose Dexter as like the moral code. I wanted to give him a reason to be likable, even though he's going out and doing these things that are horrible to people. And
Dexter is a perfect anti-hero.
Yeah, exactly. He is the right type of person to write about for it. You got to pick the personality that would be most successful for your audience to grow attached to. My narrator edits not so much. I don't do edits. That's basically the reason I can write as much as I do.
Yeah, but your third book is going to have an editor, and that
my third series
smack you around.
My editor has been very nice to me, and they know who they are, and I appreciate everything that they've done for me. And we won't talk about that.
I'm not a slut. I'm not a slut, Loss. I've been married for 39 years. Thank the Lord.
I have been married.
Deal with all that shit.
I've been married for 5 years now, and I've been with my wife since I was like 21. So 14 years.
A while.
I mean, we got engaged when
state of mind. That's going to be that's yours, Strawberry. That's you. That's your word.
I got engaged to my wife after like 6 months, and she is from a traditional Chinese family, so it was a lot longer.
I'm sure that was loads of fun.
It really was. I love her family.
What is that? Is that a cat?
That is my dog. My dog is massive. Ori up.
Where's your dog?
This is Ori. Is
it a Newfie or a mix? Or
no, he's a
shepherd.
He's a shepherd, Belgian Malinois Mastiff.
No.
He 120 pounds now. He lost some weight. Yeah, he's a good dog.
No, I'm not. No, I'm just going to say that is you. I am not calling you a slut, Strawberry Rain. I'm saying that's your phrase. That's a phrase for you. Okay. I'm getting tired. I have to, but I'm stuck here until my son-in-law comes home.
Okay.
He's up at Disney working.
Oh. So it sounds like people want to have a second interview, and I'm going to ask you when you do finally read the series, would you like?
I'm gonna yell at you. Yeah. I do that at times.
Yeah.
When I finished reading book 2 of I'm Not the Hero by Tommy Kerper or Sour Patch Hero.
Yeah.
I text him and at like 2:00 in the morning. I hate you. And I wasn't the first. A lot of people do that because of what happens at the end of book 2 of that. He did it on Roads, and you could tell that specifically at the end of that book, that it is a definitive Royal Road chapter end.
So you're talking about the cliffhangers?
Yes.
I don't do cliffs. I only do cliffs when they are like in the middle of a fight scene, and I would like to show one end of like the character being the underdog, and then going to them being finding the upper hand. Like, I don't like doing cliffs like other Royal Road writers do. It just never appealed to me, and I don't.
I thought it was almost like something that like the Royal Road gods impose upon their fiction writers.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean,
there's
I've been pretty successful without having to do that. So it's not always, and I think that does.
Jockey, what's glorious news?
What is
that Rain doesn't do cliffs? Too bad it doesn't tell us. Like, oh, that's
yeah.
Is that really, like, is that your real world name that you use, Yak, in there?
iPod Jockey?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You don't have to do cliffs. If you do cliffs, that's fine.
Oh,
but
okay.
I don't believe that is necessary for every book. If you can fit. Okay.
Yak Jockey.
Yeah. I believe that if you can fit in a ending that feels right, you should. And that's just me. It's worked. But I did hit Rising Stars on both of my series. Yellow Jacket hit it while I had no idea what was going on. And I scrambled and fell off before I actually figured out how to do shouts and stuff like that.
How did I get out of where I wanted to be on Royal Road? What's your name again?
My name? I don't know. My name is not.
I'm not. Shush.
It's not on there.
Shush. All right. Let's see. Achievements. 2,000 followers for a single fiction.
Yes.
500,000 views for a single fiction. 1,000 comments. 1,000 comments.
I have nearly 5,000 comments now.
People talk about you. How about that?
Yeah.
You're a fledgling reviewer.
I wrote some reviews on books that I liked and didn't like.
What? I don't do reviews on books I don't like. I just ignore them.
I wrote a review on a series. Where is it? I might have removed it. I did it when I was a reader only because that was what I was. And then I became a writer, and I'm like, oh, this isn't fair.
Yeah, that's not fair. I don't do that. I won't do that. If there and it has happened once, and once so far in the year and a half or whatever year plus I've been doing LitRPG reading, and it just kind of like fades to black. I just won't say anything. Or there is one book that I despise. It was like, this book sucks.
Okay,
horrible. Oh my!
Now I must know what this is.
It was the voice. You're gonna love this one. It was just the voice of the author. It was absolutely horrible. I gave it up within 5 pages, I think. Richard Osman, Thursday Murder Club. It's a big ass movie, and the movie sucked as well, even though my wife liked it. That's not true. There's two books, but the other one I won't do because the difference in the other book, I think Richard Osman is probably like boomerish or older millennial type. Oh my god, it was fucking horrible. But see, I'm not putting that out in writing, and I just deny I ever said this.
I mean, it's got okay ratings. I don't know. I've never heard of it.
Yeah, and it was horrible. It was horrible. There was another book out that was written in a very weird style, but it was specifically written that way, and it was probably a Gen Z of some kind, and it was just like it just did not gel with me, and it wasn't that it was bad potential. It was just not for me. So that one I didn't finish either, but I would never say anything bad about it. It's just that's a weird fucking book.
Corey just asked a question about if I get reviews that ever get to me. I have had reviews on that are so wonderful that they make me like feel revitalized. It's the comments that you get. I have had some very, very toxic comments that come out because there again, I Cast Fist has a person of color on the cover because I'm a person of color and I didn't notice. I wanted to write a story about a person of color, and there were some very unfortunate people who decided to troll me because of the person on the cover.
They're probably Americans too.
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I just blocked them. Suck. I mean, I know very, very, very good Americans, and I'm not going to say that. I know that there are some that are not.
I don't mean it in a bad way, Strawberry. It's just, it was just. It was just written in. It was not written in a straight narrative. How's that? Mm-hmm. So, but I think the writer was a Gen Z author, aged. So, oh, okay, fine, okay. I thought I traumatized you or something.
So
PopPop doesn't traumatize.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I mean, you seem like you have that boomer skin.
I don't care.
So
how do you, but how do you do that? How do you get over that? How do you get past the comments?
There is a wonderful ability for authors who, when you see a comment like that, you click on the profile and you press block.
Oh, I do that too.
Then the profile goes away and they no longer exist.
Yep. Or you can just put them in a book and belittle the shit out of them.
I will say that there is a specific group of people that we know and despise that is in my book, and everybody in the world knows and despises them, just because.
You mean them?
Them. I mean specifically them.
Okay.
I mean,
But you have to change the names to protect the guilty.
I mean, only if I publish it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, if I'm not making any money off of it directly, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Always that.
So
let's go here. Let's do this. This is one of the things I have to do too.
Mm-hmm.
Give everyone listening here a book rec that they have to read.
They have to read. Does it have to be in LitRPG?
No.
Okay, that does make it more open. My recommendation for a book that you have to read is my favorite series of all time is the Trey's Moon Saga by what's his name? He's gotten a bunch of other books, but like it's such an unknown series.
What's the name of the series?
The Trey's Moon Saga.
Yeah, you better
Oh,
type that up and look for it. You have multiple screens.
yeah, it's by Brian K. Fuller. It is. It's about a bard,
CBR
and
Plus.
it's about a bard who basically just wants to live, and then the world happens to him, and he turns out to be the nemesis that is supposed to destroy the world.
Sounds like fantasy.
It is fantasy. Again, I asked you if I could recommend a book
Yeah, yeah,
series. That
yeah,
was
whatever. Okay, yeah. Why don't you read Brandon Sand? I've never read Brandon Sanderson. At this point, I never will. Probably, I
okay.
just
Okay.
never did.
If we're going now, we're going to LitRPG.
Go lit RPG.
Okay. I would recommend probably The Weirdest Noob. It
Again, there's
is
another one I've never heard of.
again, it's one of the Russian ones.
There you go. Goddamn commies. That's a boomer talk. That was the boomer talking. Sorry.
You say that, but they invented this genre.
I know they did. I know they did.
And it is a VR MMO because all of them were at that time.
VR MMOs. I mean, look Luke Chimolenko,
Yeah.
VR MMO.
Yeah. The Weirdest Noob is a series about a character who never played a video game in his life and gets stuck in a video game and starts doing weird things with weird abilities, and he gets really, really broken because he's doing weird things that break the game.
The problem, Strawberry, is that if I would rebuild the wall now, I'd be stuck on the wrong side, unfortunately.
It's actually by Arthur Stone. So he's fairly big. What does he do? He does.
I am going to give you some books to read.
Absolutely.
Some RPG, lit RPG, and some non-lit RPG. One of my favorite authors is Adrian Tchaikovsky. He is a British author. Service Model by Adrian Tchaikovsky. It's a novella. It's not too long. Read that. Children of Time, Children of Ruin, Children of Memory, and he has a new one coming out next week, Children of Something or Other. I can't remember, but you know what? It's going to be delivered to my house on March 18th, and I'm putting every lit RPG book I have down, and I'm reading it. If you want a fun story, if you want a story that has DCC vibes from the speed of it, you know, how it's just ongoing and never ending, and it's just one thing after another.
Are we getting Discount Dan?
No, Discount Dan is a totally different story.
Okay.
Everyone knows that I love Discount Dan.
I know.
More than DCC.
I know you do. It's okay.
But I love DCC too, but not as much as I do like the backrooms. No, it is The Chronicles of St. Mary's by Jody Taylor.
Okay.
It is a time travel series that is a frolic and a romp, and the action in the book never ends. And it's what I was reading before I found DCC and lit RPG, and I just stopped. If you want a cool series to read The Chronicles of St. Mary's by Jody Taylor.
Okay.
You will love it. It is fantabulous. Lit RPG, Mage Tank by Cornman.
Mm-hmm. I already have.
Magic Murder Cube Marine.
Also have.
By Alex.
I was in that chat.
So, oh my God, that's a book.
It is a very, very interesting book. Honestly, I'm not going to say anything because there's There's
Did
a
you not
lot.
like it? Did you not like it?
I did like it. It's just that there were some parts where I'm like, this is wild. This is just off the wall insane.
It's absurd. It's a book. It's an absurd book.
Yeah.
And it's absurdism. It's absurdist lit RPG.
Yeah. Um,
And he's writing a second one.
I know he is. I know he is. And good on him. And I'm probably going to read it. And it's going to be just as wild as the first.
Here's a story. Can I give another story?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I read Magic Murder Q Marine.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely loved it. Chris Bernard, Pancakes on some other series on like Instagram and TikTok, wrote a good review of it as well. So I really, really wanted to interview him. I want to get him up for an interview, and he is a Shadow Alley Press book.
Yeah.
And William Murrow couldn't find him. Nobody knew where he was.
Mm-hmm.
There were issues, I guess. There's things going on. So just couldn't find him. This, that, and the other thing, and I was like, oh well. It would have been in my top 10 books of my reads, but I just don't know if he's around anymore because I want to know there's a future for this. So then a few months ago, I did this interview with this guy named Sarah Streams. Did you ever hear of him?
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
heard of him. So in the post interview, which we're not going to be able to have, Rain, because I'm too freaking tired. I'm sitting here. You know what? You have to read Magic Murder Cube Marine. And he's like, "Oh, Alex, I know him."
Yeah, I heard the story. It was great.
And but everyone else hasn't. So, oh yeah, I know him. You want to interview him? Hold on. Yeah, okay. Here, I sent him your contact information. Within 5 minutes, we had an interview set up with Alex Carne. Sorry, I have to say his name right.
Carne
Asada.
Yeah.
I was mispronouncing name. That's okay. I was mispronouncing Neko's name too. I was Nico because I don't know, but it's Neko.
I mean, it's the cat, right?
It is a cat in Japanese. Yes.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to know that?
I mean, you're reading a bunch of LitRPG. There's definitely at least one of them that's.
I'm allergic to cats. I really don't pay attention to cats, no matter what. But I love Stray Cat Strut, so that just failed miserably.
Yeah, and you're going to love Bastard when you meet him in book 1 of Yellow Jacket.
A damn cat. And there is a cat person in Tiger Person in DCC as well. So
yeah.
Yak, why are you trying to make money? Yak, you got to publish to make money, right?
Yak's saying he needs money so that he can buy Audible credits.
I do spend money on Audible. I spend $20 a month on 2 Audible credits.
And how often do you use those Audible credits?
I don't have to answer that question. A few weeks ago, I had Ben Wolf on it, and Ben Wolf surprised the crap out of me by having Jeff Hayes and Ryan Reed on the interview. So I went and I got the immersive tunnel version of that's a big dog. That's bigger than Duke.
Oh, yeah.
And so I went and I bought the immersion tunnel of DCC, and oh, God, that's good. Mage Tank, I downloaded Daniel Wisniewski's version of Mage Tank, and I was laughing my ass off within the first page. So I do listen in the appropriate situations.
I mean, fair.
I'm not the hero with Nicholas Padel, and there's a lot of controversy with the first book of the way he did his system reads. Dimension hole, not near as nifty keen as new achievement. Like it just did not have the same overall success as Jeff Hayes's, and so in the second book, Podium said, don't do that again. I actually like Nick Padel's readings of, come on, Dimension Hole. That's just horrible. Yeah, it's a great thing to say, and it's just kind of like glory hole. So it's really cool. Mage Tack is more than good yak. Calm down.
So I will tell you something that is tangentially related to Yellow Jacket. Yellow Jacket is actually signed for audiobook with Podium. If
Well, that's
I,
a good thing,
it
but
is, it is,
is it legitimately signed with Podium?
it is because I've talked to Podium and like there are things that are going on in the background that I won't talk about, but
Right.
Podium has signed Yellow Jacket as of right now. It is still currently signed with them. Which,
But they're going to hold off on doing anything for a little bit.
yes, I will say that it will probably be one of their hardest sells. It's a musical. It's a goddamn musical. How are they don't have singers?
They'll have to find singers.
They will.
Simple as that. You know what? We're not going as we can't. One thing I can't do, I can't go as long as Sarah's stream. We're getting to Sarah's stream.
I mean, again, I am here until you're not. I literally have nothing else to do.
I have to. You know, I can. Once my son-in-law gets here, we'll end because at that point I drive home. The cool thing is I live a mile and a half from
That's
my
wonderful.
daughter and my grandbabies.
That is very similar to my mother-in-law and father-in-law.
A musical audiobook.
I really do think it is something that can be done. That's why I wrote it. I wrote it thinking about the audio of the series. And I want. Also, Strawberry is writing a musical as well. So there's that. Apparently, a lot of us have decided that musicals are the way to go with new audio.
I don't know how you're going to do this. I don't understand.
We just need to get professional singers to do our audio.
It's going to hurt my brain. By the way, that's an awesome cover.
Yeah, it is.
Just saying.
Can I send you my covers now?
Don't I already have some? You want me to? You're going to send them on out. We're going to have show and tell with Rainy Days covers to Yellow Jacket.
Okay, so I'm going to send you all of them, but we'll put up the ones just so you have them.
It's probably going to take me an hour and a half to like save these things.
There we go. Is it coming? You never know with Discord. Oh gosh.
What's your name again?
Rain.
Oh my god. Okay. I know what your name is. Don't answer when I say stupid. That's pretty cool. The cover for Goth Mommy and Bone Daddy is really good. Just take my word for it. Oh, you want me to show it to people?
I mean, it's coming out. People are going to see it. It's the reason that like PopPop. I set up my shout list in 3 days. I have almost 100 shouts lined up for this series.
You're just ready to go. So shouts are what you guys use, what you guys do in. Oh, I like that.
It's basically advertising from other people's work to your work,
right?
But it's usually a lot slower than that. It took me 3 days to fill up basically 3.5 months worth of shouts. It's a series that is selling itself just from the image.
All right, so let's get rid of this one. I might have to put you on PopPop After Dark for this one. I'm working on PopPop After Dark.
I will tell you that is the safe cover.
This is the safe cover?
That is the safe cover.
You're going to have variants?
Oh, absolutely, because Amazon has a different like acceptance level than Royal Road does.
Image file. Where are you? Where is it?
Oh,
Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's there. Oh no, that's Oblivion again. Don't mind me.
No worries. I'm just waiting here to see to show the world.
Is this the first? Is this the unveiling of this?
To a lot of people, yeah, probably. I mean, most people who are in this chat probably have seen it, but that doesn't
What
mean
is it then? I haven't. There you go.
Yeah.
That's a cover.
Tell me that doesn't sell the book because
I would buy the book from that cover.
Yeah. It's a lich. It's a witch.
It's a
they
lich
look
witch.
good. Yeah. It's got a great title.
Yak's going to go away for a few minutes. He'll be back. I didn't say that.
Oh, okay. So her name's Belladonna. His name is Modivar. Just Belladonna. I love the name Bell and always have. And Belladonna is a poisonous plant.
Yes, it is.
Which liches usually start with like Mordekaiser or like.
That's ruined. You can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
By the way, Yak Milk made PopPop into an emoji.
Oh, where? Where is the PopPop emoji?
Over on my server.
Oh, okay.
My Discord server. Colon PopPop colon.
I will see.
It does hook you instantly. It does hook you. It grabs you immediately. And books that grab. I mean, I will grab a book on a cover just to have that cover, and I'll eventually read it. But it's the cover that does it. So, which Yellow Jacket do you want me to show?
Okay, so everybody's seen Yellow Jacket book 1 because it's the original
advertised.
Yeah. Which one's your favorite PopPop other than book 1?
Other than. There's 2, and it's the same color scheme. So I don't know why, if it's just the coloration.
Is it the green ones?
Yeah.
So it's books 3 and book 9. Oh, book 5. 5 is the
No, it's 9. It's book 9.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay.
3 and 9.
I will tell you that my readers say book 3 is my best work. Book 4 is good, but like book 3 is the one that like really ramps up the story into its own beast, because before that I was writing again, book 1 is not polished, and I didn't know what I was writing until I got there. I started pantsing way more later on than I did in the first books and stuff like that, and it became more real and how everything was conveyed.
So and again, it's the color scheme that draws my eyes.
Yeah.
That's just a good cover. It's a cool cover. I don't get me wrong. I love the fire one and book 1.
So my wife did all of these covers. She made them all for me, and then she printed them out, and like, love her to death. She will never do covers for anybody else. She's like, I don't have time to do this. I have a full-time job, and she doesn't really enjoy doing it, but she did it because she loves me. Which really felt like something.
Now I'm just reading some of the comments.
How does that work with the skeleton and the lady? Mana body.
Mana body, okay. Mana can do many things.
Mana can do many things.
And then the other one is going to be, we'll get rid of that one.
I actually have no idea how she did it. She showed it to me one night, and I'm like, this is exactly what I want.
Am I allowed to make personal discords of all your covers at any time I want if you send them to me? Because it's just for me. It's not for,
No, PopPop. I was going to send them to you way before that. Like when you told me, when we first started talking about stuff, that was one of the first things you asked me. I'm like, I have no idea what a discord is.
Those covers are fucking awesome. So yes, I need you.
I mean, I have the covers. Also, there's a reason that they are rectangle shaped because it's a musical. They're based off of records. Yeah, they're albums, and that's how I wanted a discography instead of a series.
Oh, it's already there. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. So you can absolutely make those into displays, but they do need to be the proper shape is for them to be square, not the.
Well, we'll just have to see what they do, how it fleshes out with the scheme on the display website.
Bye, Yak.
Yak is leaving us?
Yeah.
Good night, Yak.
Oh, PopPop.
Don't get hit on the way out.
If you ever get the chance, you should do Jolly. You should do an interview with Jolly. His series is with Athon. It's so good.
What series is it?
Paladin of the Forsaken Land.
Mm-hmm. I don't even have that book yet.
It's beautiful. I love covers. Like people say don't judge a book by a cover, but literally that's what they're made for.
See, that's a cool cover too. I like that cover. And this is the one that you said he's going to have a conversation and not a battle.
Yeah. Yeah. He is walking into the deadliest jungle in the entire world, and he's going to have a conversation because that's the whole point of that book.
What is the name? What is the name of it?
It is Paladin of the Forsaken Land.
Paladin.
It's on Royal Road right now, but it will be coming to Athon's production soon. I think. I don't know, when is that out, Jolly?
Ooh, look at that Reddit. Someone calls it Underrated Gems 3, Paladin of the Forsaken Lands. Reddit scares me. I'll probably have to create my own subreddit.
Yeah. You're going to need to have a mod and all of that stuff. You could probably get Rec to do it.
Yeah, today he was like, the other day he was like, look, I don't want to fund everything for PopPop. So I don't want you to. I don't even ask you to do it. But he likes me for some odd reason.
I mean, everybody likes you, PopPop. Everyone.
I don't know. There's probably a couple people. Ooh, that's a cool looking cover, isn't it?
It is. Is that the? Let me just check. Is that actually the live cover?
This is the live cover, and it's giving up his name too. Because that's now the thing to do. Ever since Travis has given up on. Even Tommy Kerper is now no longer Sour Patch.
I can't do that. Well, my name is out there, but again, I have to separate them.
Well, there are certain people that will not be able to do that. I can understand that because if you're what your book is, and two, you have a young family. Mm-hmm. I know several people that don't, that have different, they have their pen names, and I understand why. Be you an educator, if you're an educator, you have to keep it, a little bit hidden. So this is a monster crafting. Yeah, I like Monster. I like Monster Evolution. I love Rise of a Monster. Yeah, okay, fine. So this guy wants to sit down with. I can do that. What I really want to do is I do like to do Athon authors because one day, God damn it, Rhett Butler and Jamie Castle / Steve B will
you'll get Rhett at some point. You'll get them.
Pay attention to PopPop and all that. And then what that other guy too that they have from
You're gonna get costs and
so my Roy Road cover is my real book one cover.
Yeah, he had a different cover before, and then this is the Athon made it for him. But yeah, Jolly, you should definitely get an interview with PopPop at some point.
Do you want to, Jolly? Do you want to sit down with me after listening to this mess? You too, Corey. You want to sit down with this? This is like 2 hours of babbling shit.
I mean, I don't even know if we talked about my work at all.
We did too, very early on. I did too talk about your work. I started.
I'm just messing.
Conversation.
I'm just messing with you.
Damn it! I take my job very professionally. It's not even a job. I take my avocation very seriously.
Okay. I mean,
I can't wait to tell you stories. Rain is on PopPop. Yeah, it's hopping on Pop. Oh my god, I hate him so much. I hate him so much.
You got to lift it a little higher. This way. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, he came out of nowhere and was just like, here you go.
He's a pain.
I love that man. He's one of my favorite people.
Dude, it's like, a little honest to God. I mean, here I am, just this guy at LitRPG Con, and I hear this PopPop.
Yeah. Jolly has just confirmed that he wants to be on your show.
It's your time.
It's your time, too. I'm just advertising for you.
Everyone's butt does that, too, but butt shames people into doing it. And they're like, shut up, what? By doing this, I'm going to lose your book. Oh, no, I cast Fist up right now.
Uh-huh. So what was I going to say? Dang it.
I think my wife and my kids, my daughter and my son-in-law are like really like, I can't believe he's doing all this stuff.
I mean, you're doing so much at an age when most people are like, I just want to retire.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's Greedy Dungeon.
Yeah.
You're Greedy Dungeon, too. And him. So his cost of life. What is cost of life, Jolly? Is that inactive? So there's an inactive one. So now we can actually have. I can have a real conversation with him, unlike you.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to ask me about how to not end the series, that wouldn't work.
That was pretty bad.
Just so you know, Jolly and I really like Jolly. He and I started pretty well. I think his second book started at the same time I did, and we've spoken so much since then that like
I would love to do that. I mean, literally, Jared, the long-winded one, sent me a copy of Get Trucked, which is coming out, I think, May 2nd or soon. And I mean, there's a book, an Amazon package on my front porch. I'm like, I didn't order anything. I know my deliveries. I know when something's coming. And I opened it up and I'm like, just totally didn't expect the delivery from him. So I was walking Duke, my dog. He was there last night. And I just called him up, said, hey, sometimes you just have to call somebody and talk to them, which is the coolest thing now in this genre, that I could just call someone up and start talking to them.
Yeah.
So we can do that anytime. So Greedy Dungeon. That first one is the one that the inactive one, not the one you gave up on. It's just inactive.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think he's ever given up on a book either. So I don't think he'd be the right person to ask about that.
Oh, don't ruin it. Why is it not coming up? Jollybane is Greedy Dungeon written under Jollybane.
It is. It's next. If you click on his profile, you can pull it up here.
So that's not published yet either. It's not
No.
trad published. It's just on Railroad.
No, Paladin is the one that's going.
It's going to be the first
viral. Yeah. Oh, you did give it up. Oh.
You gave what up? Oh, you gave up. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, I can have a conversation with him about that.
Yeah. Never mind.
Oh, look, there's going to be a Dungeon Crawler Carl game. Go figure.
I mean, that seems excessive. I will love the series. I think that's a little.
I will tell you this much. I will tell you this much. Yes, I am getting the Kickstarter book 2, spending a shit ton of money on it. And I got the Bitch Meat copy with the Bitch Meat version of book 1.
Okay.
So I also have a Czech copy of Dungeon Crawler Carl, but that was given to me by a friend. I'm not going to spend money on a book I can't read because it's in Czech. And for Primal Hunter has a backer kit, and Vault Comics spending a lot of money on that too. Way more money than I should.
I'm going to send you some stuff here, Pop.
No, Corey, he's not this year. He has a baby.
I am going to send you this, and I think you'll enjoy these just because. So I've got this weird thing where I need to, if an idea pops up in my mind, I've got to create it, even if it's only like a chapter or two. But I also have to create a cover.
Did your wife create these? Is that a kaiju battle?
It is a kaiju battle. So I basically the only series that my wife has created covers for is Yellow Jacket. She's not gonna do anymore. She said I'm retired.
You could talk her out of it.
I probably could, but I mean, I have enough understanding of how to. I think you'll like these concepts at least. So Kaijudo is.
Am I allowed to show these?
Yeah, of course. They're on my Patreon, and they're like stories where I just wrote a chapter and it said future works or attempted like stories. If you like them, tell me and they'll come out. GMBD and I Cast Fist are both two of those stories that like I posted like a chapter or two, and people were like, I want more of this, so I started writing more of it. These ones were just fun covers, and I thought you'd like them.
I do, but I can't find them now.
You can't find them now?
Yeah.
I mean, is it because you downloaded
No,
it?
because I it should be. I should have it in my downloads. I bet, right?
Yeah. It's either at the top or the bottom.
No, they're not there.
Maybe you go back to Discord, get them again.
Yeah, I'll go back to Discord and save it on desktop. No, it's there. It's on desktop. Are people saying things about boomers?
No. So I'm in like a bunch of. I have like 20 tabs open on Discord, just scrolling back and forth, seeing what people are saying. And one of my friends, Strict, is just saying that I got to get Kaijudo out there sometime this year because he's cracking up about it.
No, I don't want you to say stuff about me unless it's good stuff.
Butts has been saying stuff about you.
Oh, Butt always says stuff about me.
Goodbye, Jolly. I will see you later.
Bye, Jolly. Yes,
I
I'll
will.
talk. He sent me a friend request, so
Good.
yeah. But you know what? I don't. Hold on.
You have missed a ton, Cos. We've been going for nearly 2.5 hours.
Cost doesn't know how. I mean, I'm not saying a word.
Buttopia. Butts is Buttopia. He is a very, very awesome author. His books are fantastic.
I forgot to have them reach out to you, Corey.
No, he's in, isn't he? I swear we
Yeah,
saw him
he's
join.
in, but I haven't told people that he's a newbie that wants help.
Well, we got to put him in the Writers Guild, right? Like
That's up to you guys. I don't do any of that.
Okay, I didn't know I had to do stuff. You didn't give me homework.
Yeah, I can't find it.
How can you not? Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't understand it. It should. I mean, it says it's there, and I just don't see it. Maybe I'm blind.
You were not wearing your glasses. You're not PopPop.
I'm not. I took them off because I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
I see karmic balance. I see sleep debt. I see GMBD.
Mm-hmm.
I see fireflies. I see me. I see Josh's books. I see S.L. Rowland's books.
I don't know how this thing works, so I couldn't help you. But they are really fun covers.
They are.
So Kaijudo was going to be a like Pokemon-esque monster battle thing, but instead of these little tiny Pokemon, it would have been giant monsters, and they learn martial arts and stuff like that instead of like fire and magic and stuff
breath
like
and freeze breath.
Yeah, so it would have been really funny just to have like opposite Pokemon where they're not cute tiny pocket monsters but massive skyscraper.
We're gonna save this image. We are gonna download it, and we're gonna save it as a download, and then it should be in my download list.
And it's somehow not there.
And it's somehow not there. It is not there.
Is it because
these are cursed? These are cursed. I'm not doing them. You might be the end of the world as we know
it. Because it might be a web P file.
Well, don't be sending me stuff I don't understand. I'm old.
I will try and save it as a different file.
Thank you.
I didn't think about that because when I shared it once.
Yeah, you can't do that. You have Corey. You have to come up with consistency. There's only a few people that are allowed to be inconsistent. Yak, Weaver, and Butt. Why they come up with different names is beyond me. But you know who I want? I want.
There's BNG, and I'll send you the truck one because that one's
okay.
Okay, that one should work now. Because the other ones are also...
Save image. Save it to my desktop. I'll just add a 1 to it at the end so it's different. I don't see a sloth on the sloth cover. I see a guy and a snake.
He is called Iru the Sloth because he was disabled, and Basically, he had to learn how to hunt while disabled, so they called him the sloth because he's slow. That's Kaijudo.
See, now if you send me in stuff in the correct format, I can find it.
How was I supposed to know that it required a specific format if you don't tell me?
I don't know. I don't have to know this stuff.
I mean, kind of do.
Are we going to be a Holy Trinity? Who's the Holy Trinity? Where does one?
Oh,
there's no inconsistency license. You're not allowed. It is something earned, right?
Yeah.
They all earned the ability to have 40. Weaver does it. I don't even know why Weaver does it. He just does it. He has 47 different names that he goes under, and you have to. But at least he's consistent with the image. Same with Yak.
So this was one of the fun covers. I think it's great. I think it's just one of those things that I like to do. When I have a thought in my head, I have to get it to be something before I forget it. This is how I do that.
And the good thing is titles are never never copyrighted or trademarkable, so you don't have to worry about someone else coming in doing Kaijudo, and you will just have a better copy. It'll be a better story.
Exactly. Just got to write better, be better.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, they are the Holy Trinity. Context.
Oh, I thought she was going to be part of the Holy Trinity.
Strawberry, do you want to be part of the Holy Trinity? Make it a
quadrilogy?
Quadrinity. All right, now I hear more noise.
Oh, is she okay?
That one fell asleep real quick. All right, we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to call this quits.
Okay.
I have to go check because we've been on 2.5 hours. So,
all right.
I'm gonna read
Yellow Jacket.
Yellow Jacket. We'll come back and talk.
Okay, and then you got to talk to Jolly Bane and
that is.
Yep. Okay.
Guys, thanks for joining us. I'm cutting us off after 2.5 hours, but I gotta go. Bye, guys.
Bye.